shifted. Movement is your skill set. Refinement is the name of the game now. For some of you living under a rock or chained up in a pirate's basement, I want to remind you that Quantanium is selling anywhere from $50K to $120K depending on the buyer's desperation. That means you need to go get you some and use a website such as uexcorp.space and check out their marketplace. Make a listing. Or, you can flood that cesspool known as a general chat in game. Bunch of degenerates, really. I choose the first option. Now, first of all, I want to go over a reminder from the last update. You can send your orders directly to your warehouse or directly to a ship. If you send them to a ship, it will optimize your box sizes. If sent to your warehouse, it will send however much you mine in 4 SCU and smaller boxes, which is a massive pain in the ass unless you are in Pyro and mine Bexalite. Since no locations in Pyro take bigger boxes than 8 SCU for Bexalite. With the new event and Big Sand Snake, there are now more markers on Pyro 4 and Pyro 1, which means more secluded locations for you to access easier. If you want to mine naked on Pyro 4 in peace, nothing is stopping you now. But this also can mean, if you plan to mine on Pyro 4, expect there to be more general traffic than before because of these new data centers. Lots of jabronis out there trying to collect scalps. Dynamic weather has been added to many locations in Pyro and Stanton, generating rain, and on Pyro 1, for instance, wild and violent storms. Careful mining on that blue hellscape. On to scanning, the scanning UI has changed, and now your mining ship only scans at most a 90-degree angle compared to the previous 180. This new scanning UI looks excellent. Now you know what angle you're scanning at. The biggest change of 4.2 for mining. The ship now sways from turbulence when in atmosphere and mining. That includes when you are solo in a mole and in a turret. You'll have to be constantly moving your laser around and adjusting to adjust for the turbulence while you mine. And even when you are landing and or taking off from your hangar, all I can say is this adds a little more incentive to doing mining in the asteroid belts. No thanks, I'll take my risk on the surface, thank you very much. But this new change makes me want to touch on the change from the last patch. All of the new mining bases in the game in Stanton have their own set of rocks that can spawn, composed of rocks like you find in the Aaron's Halo. But it's a lot better than the Halo. Bigger rocks in clusters than at Lagrange points, but has less targeted mining you can do in comparison to the Lagrange points. So, for you asteroid miners out there, there's plenty of snacks for you, and this is a better option than the Aaron's Halo. So with this new turbulence movement change, this isn't the worst asteroid spot to go mining in Stanton. Also, between me and you, I'm seeing a hell of a lot of scans for rocks every single time I go to any of these bases. A lot better than the Halo and Lagrange points, just saying. Finally, refining has been sped up between 2 times faster and 4 times faster, depending on the minerals and the process you use. This is a massive change for us. This means you will be able to finally collect that money faster. The processes are all the same. The only real noticeable difference now is the time. Hell, some of those low-yielding processes only take 10, 20, 30 minutes. This will be great for people starting out. Now, as you can tell, a lot has changed, and yet not too much has changed for mining this patch. I see a hell of a lot of forward progress, though. You know what? Check me out on Twitch or YouTube Live to watch me test and break these big rocks, baby. We are in No Goon June, and Prime members on Twitch will get access to my Holy Mining Bible. And remember, if you see me out there in the black, pop a flare for me.